We are off on a tour of bits of places outside of Amsterdam, so I think we're going to The Hague, and I don't know what else we're going to go and see and do.
I've been noticing in the comments people have been asking if you bought any other clothes.
Do you know how many of these jerseys I have? Guess. Comment in the comments box below. No camera. No. You're a creeper. Put it on yourself.
Go for the Euroscope when you're upstairs, it's interesting. Que no se olvide montar con el Euroscope hasta arriba.
Not excited at all.
We'll leave in the...
So I love our tour guide. We got here at 13 minutes past whatever the hour was, and he goes, okay, so we're at 45 minutes, so I need you all back here by whatever the hour, 47. Oh, sorry, 11:57. Oh no, wait, I'll be generous, 11:58.
He's good. He's got a very Dutch sense of humour.
Here we are, at somewhere. I'm sure some stuff happened here. I don't know. So we're in Rotterdam, and the reason all the buildings are so crazy is that it was bombed heaps in the wars. So they basically had free range to build a new city.
Yeah, they rebuilt it like 4 times. It's so cold at the
really,
top of
really chilly. I think I've seen enough of this.
Alright.
Sayonara. Hello from Rotterdam. We just went up this weird tower. It's freezing cold. Probably already saw that. And now we're down at the cafe. Waylon got one of these disgusting drinks. It is so rich. I don't know how he keeps drinking them. And he also got an apple pie. A Dutch apple pie.
Apple tart?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Or is it a pie?
It's called apple tart.
Okay. Well, it's delicious.
What's it taste like?
Like apple and cinnamon and sugar and pastry and delicious. I also got a coffee. It doesn't look real though.
No, you just hit the button for latte and it just made it. It's so awesome. So if you wanted to know what the Euromast Tower was, this thing, which is pretty cool. Apparently it was built in 24 days, so the guy was saying. Yeah. If you like big towers, it's definitely one of those big towers. And you can lean up all the way to the side, which I think is pretty neat. Yeah, so Rotterdam, it's a pretty quiet place. I mean, it's sort of 11:30 and there's hardly anyone walking around, which is pretty interesting. So there you go, probably more chilled than Wellington.
The technique takes about 4 to 5 years, and then the painters can specialize themselves and to become a so-called.
We don't need to go to Spain. We're already experiencing the culture.
We're learning a lot about blue-coloured plates.
In English and Spanish.
Contain your excitement, Catherine. We're going to visit the factory. Wowza! Weasel later. This is where they make plates.
My back is so itchy.
What?
My back is so itchy.
What's that got to do with plate making?
It's really hard to enjoy this sort of stuff. That's hard enough to enjoy as it is when you feel so uncomfortable and sick.
Now you've seen at the demonstration that we decorate the biscuit with the black paint, and when the article is decorated, it returns to the.
We've been saving our pennies and we're going to buy this. How much do you think it's worth?
How much is that? Like 12?
Yeah. Not buying a house, we're buying this.
Where can you buy a $12,000 house?
Tamanui.
No. No.
Where are we, Catherine?
We're in the Netherlands.
This is the church where all the kings and queens get buried. Did you know that?
Just the kings and queens of the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Not of London, England.
No, I guess they've got their own church over there.
Probably, yeah.
So yeah, this is the town of Delft.
Yeah, that's what I said. I already told them that.
90,000 people.
I already told them that as well.
15,000 of them go to the university.
The university, that's what I said.
So basically it is the Hamilton of the Netherlands.
I'd say Palmerston North, mate. Because then you've got Massey. Isn't there also Uccle there as well? Like, probably got more students than my
We're following our tour guide who's holding up a piece of paper.
A newspaper.
And we're going to get a bite to eat.
A quick meal.
Alright, see you later. Just had an awesome meal at Het Koninkhuis. Probably pronouncing that wrong. It was massive. So I bought like ham and cheese and eggs on toast. It's like €9 and it was probably enough for 2 people. Catherine and I really should get into the habit of sharing our mains because food here, some of the portion sizes are pretty big. Anyways, this is the town square of Gulf. I particularly like that big giant castle-y thing at the end, and as well as the massive church which is hanging out there. It's a really nice place to come and chillax.
It is so cold here. It's meant to be 7 degrees. It feels really chilly. I'm gonna have to start wearing my thermals, I think. So not only this is not my winter outfit, unlike Waylon who's been wearing his winter outfit the whole time, I still have a couple more layers that I can add, which I think I'm gonna have to from like tonight on. Yeah, it's real cold. I'm not feeling alright, but it's really pretty. So I don't know if I've told you before, but this is where all the dead people who are royalty from this country, it's where they rest in peace. And then that's where we had our lunch.
It's right proper cold, isn't it?
We're not in proper London anymore. I also asked for our bill, and the lady was like, Apple? What? That was pretty funny,
It's because you mumble. It's like,
I'm not feeling well, am I? It's hard to talk properly when you're sick.
There's the Dutch provinces.
So Catherine, how does it compare to the beehive?
Oh, look. Beehive is pretty cool. Cylinder shape, I guess. It doesn't have any water, so this one automatically wins.
Across the road is the International Criminal Court, or the Peach Palace. Some people would call it the Peace Palace.
This lady got back on it. Someone said that, excuse me, what is that building? After she just spent 7 minutes in the freezing cold taking selfies. What is that building?
The Peach Palace. So we're at Madura Dam, which...
Is this more canals?
I didn't even know that this place existed.
Are you pleased that you're here though?
So let's check it out. It is basically Holland in miniature, which seems amazing. Interestingly, Mrs. Kenning, we were going to do this in Japan, and we never got a chance to.
But we did it. Here you go. Let's go.
This? Yeah. So basically it's a lock. So when there are floods, basically this thing, barriers close, and it stops the flood coming up the canal. What do you think of that, Mrs. Kenning?
Water before we leave.
So, while Catherine's not very impressed by this miniature land, I'm terribly impressed. You've got windmills, you've got like an oil refinery, well, you've got a guy in a golf cart, that's exciting. This was indeed the tower we went up. This was the bridge we went across.
Wow.
In Rotterdam.
Wow.
I think you're taking the piss. Nice one. You're making the bridge shake. Look, you can see the wires wiggling. Anyways, big shout out to the people back home. There's a power station. So there you go. There's the coal barge, and the coal gets loaded into there. Turbines and power gets made in this little tiny town. Now what are we going to do?
I hurt myself.
Yes, you did. What is this? Huh? Railway station. And there's the train. And there's a little tiny van. How excited are you by this little tiny van?
Whoa, 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 it's too much.
I'm actually super excited. This place is cool as. We're now at the A&B testing track. Let's see how this car goes. Oh! Nearly slid out. Under control. Come on, go around the corner. Boringly goes around the corner. There's an aeroplane. I think that one's about to take off. You'd think we'd be at the airport, but we're not. It's actually a little plane. Wowza!
So in my wisdom yesterday when I wasn't feeling this shit, I was like, oh yeah, nah, let's totally do a red light district tour. We just got back from her Holland tour, and just a tip, probably, if you don't love Holland that much, probably not super worth it. We got to see a really cheesy town, fake miniature town, which I'm sure you enjoyed just as much as we did. But like, you don't spend that much time in The Hague, which was the main reason for doing it, and you spent heaps of time in the fucking, what was it called, Wellon? The ceramic place?
Deft Blue?
Something like that. And yeah, anyway, now we're going on the red light district tour. It's a 2-hour walking tour, and not sure if we can get much footage while we're out and about, but we'll let you know how it goes.
Catherine and I, we just finished the red light canal tour. It was awesome. Learned so much about it. It is so cold. I underestimated how cold it was. So look, bare hands, just wearing thin shoes. You can look, it's ankle. It's freezing. What is cool is basically the awesome view of the lights of Amsterdam. I think the city's amazing. So beat that. And now we're gonna have some fries to say goodbye to Amsterdam.